morning.
Good morning.
If you can't be Joe Biden, be a Joe Biden supporter.
Woo!
It's Anna and Sheila. It's a very important day today, isn't it?
It is.
It is 1 week before early voting starts.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I cannot wait either. So as we talked about last week, all of our Anna and Sheila subscribers and viewers and people who love us so much, remember we had Susan on last week about poll watching.
Yes.
And poll monitoring, and it's not,
it's not pole dancing.
It's not pole dancing, although that might be a good Sheila and Anna Joe to go.
Oh my God, we could do that. We could so do that.
Dancing.
Yes. We could do pole dancing.
Yes. So what's really important, and we'll go through it a little bit, is poll watching, poll monitoring, pole dancing. We have
pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting.
Pole throwing.
Pole throwing. Just gotta have a really stiff pole.
Yeah.
For that, If it's bouncing, it's very distracting. Anyway, so we have poll watching, pole dancing, poll monitoring, call banking,
text banking,
and now we even have corrective action, which actually
sounds like punishment from Sister Mary Ruth.
Thank you so much. Have another. Anyway, it is people that for whatever reason their mail-in or drop-off ballot has been disqualified, whether it was a signature or it wasn't in the secrecy sleeve, which on my calls everyone gets confused about the secrecy sleeve.
I just threw it away.
Did you?
Yeah, like 3 times. My husband's like, "Don't throw that away."
Hey, and you're Sheila on the Anna and Sheila Cup of Joe show, and you actually turned away your secrecy sleeve?
Oh, no, he took it out of the trash.
Okay, so we just got to make sure that it's in the secrecy sleeve. You sign the back of it, and if you put your phone number and email, they'll let you know if it's been processed. You can also go, I think on all the counties, but I know for sure for Hillsborough, you can go to votehillsborough.org and track your ballot to make sure it was processed. And I think it says counted 22 days before the election.
And I actually put my phone number on, and I got a text when they received it.
Right. So how can you get more information? You can email us at cupofjoefh@gmail.com
or
send us a message. And we'll get you in touch with whoever it is, volunteer effort, volunteer captain. And we can follow, and share us.
Absolutely.
On Ridin for Biden Hillsborough.
Get your friends too.
Friends, ask 5 of your friends to follow, and share, because that's how we get the word out. A lot of this is volunteer effort. This little group provided 5,000 canvassing in the area. So this is a very powerful group. You get to meet Anna and Sheila. We're normal people. We're not professionals. We're just trying to.
Not professionals.
If you can't tell by now, not professionals. So follow, and share. Ridin for Biden Hillsborough, Fish Hawk for Biden, or Tampa Bay for Biden. Email us at Cup of Joe, FH, which is Fish Hawk, Cup of Joe, FH@gmail.com.
And we've got 1 week to turn in your mail-in ballots. Now, a lot of people have asked questions about mail-in ballots.
Well, Sheila.
Yes.
Where can I drop off my mail-in ballot tomorrow if I need to do so?
Oh, that's perfect. First of all, you can go on to the votehillsborough.org website and find a location. But you can also go to the Board of Elections. There's one on the corner of 301 in Big Bend.
So for landmark-oriented people, there used to be a Winn-Dixie there, and there's still a McDonald's there. There's a Hungry Howie's. It's in the back. And it's right next to that trailer park that it seems like a retirement community that has a lot of golf carts, not to be confused with the Villages. We're going to talk to the Villages next week. I'm super excited. I am totally digressing, but it's right there behind the Hungry Howie's, behind the McDonald's, where the Winn-Dixie used to be, where the Dollar Tree is, right there, nudged across the street from Lowe's, across the street from Joe Martini Bar, which actually my husband makes really good martinis as well. Maybe he'll have a Captain Critical martini bar.
That'll be good.
Yes. Anyway, that's where you can drop it off.
Or
Sheila.
Look on the front of your envelope. It has an address. And the address is over on Falkenberg Road, which is near the Pet Center, the Pet Resource Center, and the jail. Excellent place for our ballots to go to.
Also
Pet
by
Resource
the
in the jail.
Right? Isn't the
Yep, that's the Pet Resource Center,
Pet Resource. So you can go visit someone in jail, someone who, has been prosecuted for crimes that shouldn't be prosecuted. We can get that. That's the Innocence Project.
Smoke a pot, whatever.
And then you can grab a pet, and then you can maybe
drop off your vote.
Go
to my favorite restaurant on the way home, Strandhill Public.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's on the corner of Falkenberg and Causeway.
Really? I have to try that. You know my favorite restaurant? We haven't talked about this. And
We'll have to.
It's Stein and Vine.
I love Stein and Vine. This is better.
Is it? No.
Much better.
Really?
Yes.
What makes it better?
The booze and the food. So anyway,
I'm glad
look
you
at the
have
address
priorities.
on the front of your envelope. We're going to talk about ballots in a second too. 1 week. It's all you have to turn in your mail-in ballots. Now, somebody said, I don't want to mail my ballot in. I don't want to turn in. I want to actually go vote in the polls. So what do?
So prepare. Go ahead and figure out who you're going to vote for.
Yes.
Have it filled out just in case it's crazy town over there and there's people that are trying to dissuade you to vote. You might want to just have it filled out, ready to go if you don't want to face that.
What they're going to do when you go inside the poll office, they're going to ask you if you have a vote by mail ballot because that's what you requested and they have a record that they sent it out. Hand it in. They'll destroy it. They'll print out a brand new ballot for you. You'll fill it out and drop it in the box inside the polls. So that's something else you can do.
Right. Lots of different options.
Yep. And this must be mailed and received before November 1st. So if you're perpetually lazy like I am, either drive it down to the Falkenberg office or drive it over to the polling place. And for Fishhawk, the closest one is the Bloomingdale Public Library. And there's a Starbucks right next door, so you can just drive into the Starbucks, get your cafe mocha, drive over.
There's also a dry cleaning, because we all have heavy dry cleaning working from home, you know,
Yes.
all my T-shirts.
Yes.
Yes.
They actually do laundry too.
But they have a big Tide sign, and I think, you know, get out the orange stain.
Yes, and they give free samples.
Free samples of orange stains?
No, of Tide.
Oh, Tide. Okay.
Yes, they give travel samples. So anyway,
Orange
if you have any
stains.
questions about vote, look here. It's called votehillsboro.org. Go there. You can track your ballot to see if it's been processed or counted. They'll start counting pretty soon. Once the mail-in ballots season ends on the 19th, they'll start counting the ballots.
Right. So before we get on to our first special guest, very quickly, we have text banking and phone banking Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So check our website, like, follow, share, Ridin for Biden, Hillsboro, Fishhawk for Biden, or Tampa Bay for Biden, like, follow, share. It is Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yep.
And hopefully we're going to have some poll watching training.
Yes.
We'll have to get Susan to give us that information. Friday we have flag waving at the Wawa.
Yep.
And I forget those cross streets, but it used to be from across from Wawa.
Bell Shoals and Fishhawk Boulevard
Yes.
and Boyette.
Correct. And then we have a caravan.
We have two caravans going Saturday and Sunday through Scott Hottenstein, and hopefully Andrew will tell us about some caravans that he has coming up as well.
We have a caravan in Waimama at on Saturday at 10:30. We also have, did we say sign waving at
Bell Shoals.
Oh, but I don't know why. Uh-oh. Can you see us?
It's unplugged.
Nope.
Yeah, something just came on.
Nope, that was the power cord. I think the computer is getting too hot.
Oh, take it off the pad.
Yes. Kind of hard to do. Password. Where did you put that?
It's in the red.
7, 2, 8.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, sorry.
All right, technical difficulties. Yes, I think we mentioned we have two
Sign waving?
caravans this weekend,
Yep.
two sign wavings, one on Saturday, one on Friday. Text banking, phone banking on Tuesday and Wednesday. And Andrew's probably going to tell us things. Also, we have some more technical difficulties, but we're flexible, so our volunteer of the week can't be on. If you have someone that you know that has gone above and beyond in terms of volunteering, and you would like to showcase their talents and their commitment to the Biden team, to the Andrew team, to the Scott Hottenstein team, please send us an email at cupofjoe@gmail.com, and we would love to highlight volunteers because we are all volunteers.
Yep.
Obviously, we're not professionals.
So I think we have a guest coming up. Andrew Leonard, is he there? Hello, Andrew.
Hey guys.
So,
Hey, how are
Andrew, you know, it's a double-edged sword. I'm so happy to have you here, but then I'm like, you're the reason that I'm having to pay out the notes for my college, my daughter's college. So because of you, she got into a very good school up in Atlanta, Emory University. I appreciate that, and I appreciate everything that we're looking forward to you accomplishing for the neighborhood.
Yes, we're excited.
Thank you. And it's always a double-edged sword. You either get into a really good school that's usually pretty expensive, or you get a scholarship to pay for the school. But unfortunately, they never seem to go hand in hand, right?
Right.
They force you into some difficult decisions.
Well, Andrew, it seems to me that this year is kind of like the year of the Navy. We have a lot of naval officers running for office, and you're one of them. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your career in the Navy and why you decided to run for office?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for doing this. This is incredible. Fishhawk has needed this for a long time, and I've lived here in Bloomingdale basically my whole life. And I remember the days when you couldn't go outside and say that you were a Democrat. And nowadays, it's like a cool thing to do, right? Like everybody is really getting into it, and we've got the caravan going, and people are getting, and it's just really overwhelming, like an experience. So thank you all for helping to help propel the Blue Wave forward. Just for everybody who's listening, if you haven't met me before, I'm the Navy vet running in the Florida House in the Brandon area. So the difference between me and your seat is I basically have everything north of Boyette Boulevard. So if you're north of Boyette, if you're in Bloomingdale, Malrico, Brandon, Riverview, you're probably in my district. If you're south of Boyette, you're in Scott Hottenstein's.
So north of Boyette, just to repeat, north of Boyette, we're in yours, and then south of Boyette, we're in Scott Hottenstein.
Yep,
and if you're
absolutely.
close to your computer because you're breaking up, just
sorry. We're all battling technical issues today over here. So anyways, that's my district. I've done 11 years now. I did 4 years active duty, mostly combating Somali piracy. I was one of those guys off of Somalia with an M4 rifle and a 9mm doing inspections and getting boats back. Left active duty in 2013, opened my tutoring center, which you know well, Grade Power Learning Center that before COVID at least was on the corner of Bloomingdale, Lithia, Pinecrest. I'm now I joke I'm an online entrepreneur now because we're all in this new digital space. And then I went into the reserves. In 2016, I was deployed with 5th Marine Expeditionary Brigade. I am currently a planner with Special Operations Command Central for the military folks out there. And it was during that deployment when Trump ordered a raid in Yemen that got Senior Chief Ryan Owens killed. It was a briefing that I had helped prepare, went against our advice, and he took it in a Mar-a-Lago ballroom because he didn't care enough to take it in a classified setting. And our team got ambushed. Ryan didn't make it home. And to in short answer your question, that's why I ran. That happened. I went straight back to my barracks and got on the supervisor of elections website and started trying to figure out how I could come home and try to make a difference and restore a sense of normalcy to our processes, right? I think what Joe brings to the ticket, and I think what I bring, what Scott brings, is just good, honest, reasonable leadership that is science-backed and not, the partisan, wrangling back and forth, but actually just tries to do the right thing for as many people as we can, which we really need to get back to. So,
right.
Super excited to be here.
Very inspiring that you saw something that you didn't like and wanted to change, just like all your volunteers here see something. We're trying to make the change to more rational government, and that's what you're bringing to your district.
Absolutely. Yeah, this election is about education and healthcare and finally getting our hands around this COVID response, right? So, Brandon, I think my district and Fishhawk is a perfect example of this. Is the perfect example of how educational spending has been just sliced and diced over 30 years of Republican rule without any care for the students that it's leaving behind, right? If you go to one end of Bloomingdale Boulevard, which is where I'm at in my tutoring center, we have some of the best schools in all of Hillsborough County, if not the state, within 2 miles of that intersection. If you go to the other side of Bloomingdale Boulevard and you're in Progress Village and Claremelle on the other end of my district, those are not the best schools in Hillsborough County or the district. And where do the new charter schools go? They put it on Bloomingdale in the nice school area instead of where they really need to be to help kids. So the takeover of our education system by for-profit companies something my opponent is actively out there campaigning to do more of, is exactly the problem with our current education system. And then I don't need to preach to anybody. I'm sure everybody on this call is well aware that we need to start taking this virus seriously, and we need to wear our masks. And remember, there are members of the Republican legislature right now that are making a living suing counties and cities for mask mandates. They're so ideologically bent that they would rather sue us into non-existence, just follow basic procedures. Arizona, over the last couple weeks, has been one of the only states in the country that has had a marked decrease in the number of coronavirus infections in the state. They have locked nothing down, but over the last 3 weeks, the only change they made was a universal mask mandate. And they've gotten 75% reduction in their COVID cases. So, and that's just people working together to solve this virus with the materials they have in their own home. I don't understand why this is so complicated, but the Republicans in Tallahassee would rather play politics than taking this virus seriously. And so that's another thing that I think we all are trying to get up there to.
And Andrew, I mean, the power was with us, right? The power is us voting. So
Absolutely.
The most important thing that all of our viewers, and they can tell their friends, the most important thing is to get out and vote, right?
Absolutely.
There's more Democrats. There's more Democrats. There's more people wanting change in Florida, right? So all you have to do is vote. Your vote counts.
The only poll that matters in this election is whether or not you are doing more in 2020 than you did in 2018. Because 2018 was a big year, and a lot of us were really active, and a lot of folks are on Facebook, and they went to marches and all that. But remember, at the end of the day, we lost.
We did.
That was not enough. Senator Nelson is not there to defend our health care right now because we didn't do enough. So what we have to do this year in 2020 has to meet the moment. We have to be bigger and louder. So super excited you guys are doing your texting and phone banking Tuesday and Wednesday. We do ours on Monday, so no conflict.
Okay.
So tonight,
we were going to ask. Yeah, you were going to ask. You can put it on our website. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have call banking, call texting. We also have corrective action going on, and we have poll watching. So there's lots of ways for everyone to get involved and get the vote out, and everyone get their vote counted.
Absolutely, yes. So Monday at 7, we're doing our next round of text blasting, but you can log in from anywhere if you just have a free hour over your lunch break. Just register andrewlearned.com. There's a big volunteer button there. We'll get you all the information you need to do it on your times. We've got hundreds of yard signs we still need to get out there. I know people have probably seen them all over the district already. We've got tons more. We've got T-shirts for anybody who wants to come canvass with us Saturday mornings. We do a contactless canvass, so you can come wear your mask, but we send you off on your own with your own thing of lit, and we're not asking you to talk to anybody. You just leave it on a door handle.
Right.
So we can canvass entire neighborhoods that way, twice as fast.
Where are we meeting on Saturday for that?
We meet at the Winthrop Plaza Mo's. If you know where where Winthrop is. So we meet in that parking lot right outside the Mo's. But again, if you just go to andrewlearned.com and you sign out the volunteer form, we will email you all of these different options with the address and all that.
So we'll put all this on our website as well. So everyone who's interested can look at our website. Like, follow, share, Ridin for Biden, Hillsborough, Fish Hawk for Biden, Tampa Bay for Biden. We'll have Andrew's information and everything that he listed on that website. So you can sign up and help make the change and help get people to vote.
Yep. And Andrew, we're going to do as much GOTV stuff as humanly possible.
Hey, we are all getting after it. We've got, as I've said in many emails now, it is election day in Florida. We are already voting. I think 15% have already had their votes counted, which means probably 25% have already mailed them in. We've got 1 week until early voting starts. This election is going to mostly be decided pretty early on. And with all of the turmoil around the country of Trump not respecting the results of the election, or trying to invalidate vote-by-mail ballots, Florida can stop all of that. If we win and we win decisively on election night, which Florida will, because our votes get counted in advance, we have an ability to just close out the Trump era and move on to something that resembles normalcy. And I don't know about you guys. I was fuming, just like many people were at the VP debate last week. But how good did it feel not to have a madman on stage just trying to railroad everything that the other opponent said, and just get back to a world where both opponents just had a mutual degree of respect for each other. We can get back to that. I mean, there's no reason why Republicans and Democrats can't talk like regular humans again. And it is within our grasp, and Florida can make it happen. So by all means, vote early, and make sure you can track your vote on the supervisor's website. Make sure they get it happen.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to send you a cup of Joe with Anna and Sheila. Send all your volunteers to our website so they can see how to get involved with us, with our campaign, with our support. We're just a bunch of women and men too.
Some guys.
Some guys are brave enough to go with us. But we have a bunch of people that just want to make a change and are willing to help and try to get the vote out. We appreciate it.
We'll hopefully send a whole bunch of them over to you on Saturday, and at least snag a couple signs, because we don't have one up here.
Yeah,
really
Andrew,
sad.
what's that about?
We got lots of them. Come on by, and super excited. Let's go win this thing.
Yes. And before we go, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you. I'm the new dad too, so it's like trifecta. I'm getting engaged. I'm getting married next month, which is like crazy how fast it's going. And then two new 8-year-olds in the process. So,
oh my goodness.
I'm working on my French toast recipe as we speak.
Well, we'll send you a couple. How's that?
Good. Thank you all. I appreciate everything.
How do you take
your Joe, Andrew?
Just milk.
Oh,
perfect.
Just milk. Okay, great.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
Thank
easy.
You.
Yeah. See y'all.
Bye.
Right. Wow, that's inspiring.
It really is. He has a lovely, lovely fiance, and the kids are just adorable. They adore him, which is great.
So in our district, we have Scott Hottenstein, because as Andrew succinctly explained,
up the middle, yeah.
Right, we have Andrew Larnard above us and Scott Hottenstein below us. And speaking of Scott Hottenstein, we're able, hopefully, to correct our technical issues. And we have our volunteer of the week. Here he is.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you there? Don? I don't know.
I'm here.
Oh, yay, we can sort of hear you.
Can you hear us?
I am here.
Okay,
Can
so.
you hear me?
I don't recognize you with your mask off.
Yeah. Don, can you hear us okay?
Yep, I got you.
Okay,
there he is.
All right. So it's a little slow. Anyway, Don is the campaign manager, I believe. Yep. Is this technical title for the Scott Hottenstein campaign. And unfortunately, we're having technical difficulties, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear Don.
I was thinking still having some difficulty.
Don is the keeper of flags, signs, and T-shirts for Scott. So if you want to come to a caravan and wave a flag, get a T-shirt, get a sign, Don's the man. He drives a minivan. His wife is the navigator, and he has like pages and pages and pages of maps with arrows on it, and yeah, he gets us where we need to be.
And that's quite a job, because the caravanning, you just can't drive around aimlessly.
No, and people get lost.
Yeah. We have some interesting experiences. We have some really mostly very happy people. We have mostly happy people to see us. We do have some people who aren't so happy to see us, but Don has handled that really professionally.
Yep.
And we are able to continue with our caravans and trying to get the vote out.
And Don, Cup of Joe, FH for fishhawk @gmail.com. Shoot me an email and let me know about the mobile sign.
Oh, yes, the mobile sign. So
I think we lost
Don.
All right, we'll bring him back.
We'll bring him back next week.
Yep. I don't know, for those of you who remember, Scott had a mobile sign that kind of drove around with us, played music. And when we were there on Saturday, we asked Don if they were going to have the mobile sign back. And he said, well, it's a little expensive. And my husband, bless his heart, volunteered that he and I would pay for it. So
wow,
we're paying for it. So whenever Don has gets the mobile sign, I guess we'll be cutting him a Venmo check.
Oh my goodness, that definitely makes a difference when we know why we're there, and
Yes.
we're able to play like the national anthem and things
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
it's
So
great.
it's really inspiring to have that sign behind us. Plus, who doesn't like a whole bunch of letters following you?
Oh, I know.
Like,
It's like Sesame Street.
it is like Sesame Street.
Brought to you by the letter S.
Brought to you by the letter L. Brought to you by the letter V.
Or
So,
O.
Anyway.
Or E. All right,
Yes.
so
So recap, we got a lot of stuff going on. We could use everyone's help. We have phone banking and text banking.
Mhm.
We're going to have Andrew's information up soon.
Yep.
Hopefully, producer Erin.
Yep, she's got it up.
She's going to get it up. We have Monday text banking, phone banking. Tuesday text banking, phone banking. Wednesday with the Biden boys, phone banking, text banking. And I have to tell you, people are intimidated with phone banking, but people are so happy to hear from you because they really have questions. Because as Sheila can show you, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I have people that are in their 70s that are confused. I have first-time voters that I talk to that don't understand.
Confused.
Right. And what kind of ballpoint pen do you use?
Black.
Black. Right. The
Yep.
secrecy sleeve, the addressing, the signature, all that stuff. They have questions.
And
so it's not confrontational.
This ballot is nuts. It's 2 parts. You're thinking you get, one part here. 1 page goes onto the back. And there are constitutional amendments. There are judges. There's everything.
There's
and unless
soil and
you
water.
go on and get our slate card, it might be hard to pick out some of these nonpartisan races. And once you're done, which is weird, there's a secrecy sleeve with the directions on it.
Right.
Fold it up, put it in the sleeve, put the sleeve in the envelope. I'm not going to seal it because Anna's
I
has to finish it.
still have to research some of my judges.
Sign it, put it in the mail, or drive it to the address listed on the label. Easy peasy.
Or the one on 301.
Yep.
If you're next to us.
You have 1 week to fill out your ballot and turn it in. Starting Monday, in-person voting. I know it's going to be scary, but everybody has a mask. They'll have masks for you. They'll have hand sanitizer for you. It's going to be socially distanced. We're going to have poll greeters there who, if you don't have a slate card, you can get one from those guys. And it answers pretty much we had one here.
We had one disappeared.
Oh, it ran away. I
Yeah.
think it joined the circus.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's under your, no.
Dun, dun, dun.
We found it.
Card.
On the very bottom, it has the amendments. Nope, the other side. There you go. It has the amendments, what the recommendation is from the Hillsborough Democrats. It's the same recommendation as the League of Women Voters, and I believe the same recommendation as the Progressive Caucus of Florida. But basically, go online, read everything, and make sure you vote.
Make sure you vote. Email us, like, follow, share.
Yep.
If you have any questions, we'll be happy to get back to you. If you want to volunteer, there's so many opportunities. We welcome volunteers. There's a lot we have to accomplish in the next couple of weeks. We look forward to turning this state and this country around. Please
Yep.
like,
Follow, share. Riding with Biden, Hillsborough.
Tampa Bay for Biden.
Fishhawk for Biden.
Fishhawk for Biden.
Yep. Or email us, cupofjoefh@gmail.com.
Right. So with that, next week we're going to have the villages.
On Friday, if you've seen the AP report about the 500 golf cart parade in the villages to vote. And apparently nobody showed up at Pence's speech there the other day.
That's
It
a
was
shame.
less than 100 people, which was very sad.
That's a shame. So he didn't finish? You didn't let him finish?
No.
No. Okay.
We're talking.
Yes. We're talking. I'm
Ruth.
speaking
To Ruth.
Ruth. Thanks, everyone.